The man inside the car suddenly felt his arm burn. He looked up at the sky and saw that the earth had been scorched by the sun, leaving a gaping hole. A beam of sunlight pierced through and hit the ocean's surface, instantly cooking the fish below. Next, the sunlight struck the Golden Gate Bridge. Within moments, the steel structure overheated and snapped apart. The man had no chance to escape. Cars on the bridge tumbled straight into the sea. At the same time, strange phenomena began to appear all over the world. Migrating birds suddenly lost their sense of direction and started crashing into city streets. Professor Keyes, a geologist, realized it had to do with the Earth's electromagnetic field. He rushed back to his lab to investigate, and his findings confirmed his worst fears. Keyes immediately called for an emergency meeting with government officials. He told them the Earth would face total destruction in 1 year. The Earth's core had stopped spinning. Without that rotation, the magnetic field that shielded the planet had collapsed, and without protection, solar radiation would burn the Earth to ashes. When the officials asked Keyes how to respond, he explained, "The Earth's core isn't just thousands of degrees hot, it's more than 12,000 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's over 3,000 miles beneath the surface. With our current technology, there's simply no way to reach it." But another scientist spoke up. "There is one man who might pull this off." They traveled deep into a remote desert, where they found a brilliant but eccentric inventor named Roy. Roy showed them his latest creation. As the machine powered up, a laser beam shot into the side of a mountain. Within seconds, the rock was blasted through completely. Using Roy's invention, a new heat-resistant material, they began building a specialized submarine. 3 months later, the vessel was finally complete. 6 people were chosen for the mission, to ride this submarine all the way to the Earth's core. Once they reached the ocean, they activated Roy's laser drilling system, cutting through the solid rock layers of the planet. According to calculations, it would take them 35 hours to reach their destination. At a depth of about 600 miles, the submarine crashed into a massive crystal formation. The vessel remained intact, but the hull was jammed tightly against the crystals. The crew had no choice but to put on protective suits and step outside to cut their way free. As they worked, molten lava began dripping from above. They had to hurry. Just as they finished cutting and made it back toward the submarine, a shard of crystal tore through the captain's suit. He collapsed, unconscious, and fell into the lava. Despite the loss, the crew pressed on. 35 hours later, the submarine finally reached the Earth's core. But then they realized a terrible problem. The nuclear warheads they carried weren't enough. The explosion wouldn't generate the power needed to restart the core's rotation. Meanwhile, disasters on the Earth's surface continued to escalate.